Greetings, this is DT with Interactive Homeschooling, and today I am working on some chemistry lesson plans or organizing our chemistry course for this year. And I wanted to just share some of the beginning stages of how I go about organizing all of my resources and creating a lesson plan. So the way I typically start is to, number one, go in and open up everything that I currently have, because you don't want to go purchase items when you already have things. So I go to all of my digital files and I look at all of the tangible files and books and things that I have. So I've gone through Google my Google Drive, my OneDrive, and my Dropbox to look to see exactly what resources I have available. And then I've done searches for videos. Now, typically for us, again, because most of you know I have a son, my eldest, very bright child, but he does have ADHD. So typically just reading a textbook is not going to work for him. So we look for the audiovisual component. So what I've done was to go ahead to YouTube, and I found a set of videos on YouTube that we'll be using. And I've also used or found a set of videos from Bozeman Science. Now, I like to use both of them with my son, typically because with Crash Course, it is definitely the videos are informational, but the videos are also um, very fun. Just, something to laugh at. It keeps him interested. And Bozeman, on the other hand, not as comical. The information is great. So it's a good, comparison, or, a good contrast to have to utilize with him. And then I found some websites with information that I'd like to use. So I'm going to use this for the history of chemistry. This goes along with the textbook that we're using this year, which is going to be Chemistry, the 10th edition by Chang. And the program that I'm using to organize my thoughts right now, you have to excuse the noise. My children and guests are playing right now. But I'm going to use Evernote right now to organize my thoughts. I may or may not have my child work from Evernote. I do like for him to use different platforms, just because it's great for him to have that versatility. So we may or may not work from Evernote for this course. We'll see. Now, what I've gone to do is that at this point in time, I've gone ahead and uploaded the um, table of contents onto Evernote. And at this point, I have been up since about 3 a.m. and I've actually gone through all of the crash course videos. So I took the textbook, skimmed through the textbook as I watched the videos, and found the appropriate spot, right, what chapter or unit he'd be working in and where that video would fit. And I've gone ahead and added those there. So there were 25 units. So what I've done was to go ahead and go through all of those, and I've gone through the crash course videos and added them. Now, at this point in time, what I'm going to do now is go through the Bozeman videos and add them as well. So it is time consuming, especially if you're not using, a box curriculum. But if you want to put things together yourself, then yes, you're going to have to invest a little bit of time and energy to kind of look at the things that are available and make them easy to use or more functional for your day. So I'm going through now the different Bozeman's science videos, and I'm going to add them. I'll go back. There's about 50 videos to go through. So I'm going to start that tonight. We'll go through all these. Thankfully, they have the nice headings and let you know exactly where to look. So when you go and try to tie these into your chapter, you know exactly where to look, and you can link those together. After we do that, it'll be time for us to set up our notebook. So that's when we'll go to all of the resources and things that we have to set that notebook up. Um, So some of the things that I know I've printed, a Sparks chart that we've put into the notebook already. I will create his syllabus, and I have quite a few notebooking pages that I bought from Teachers Pay Teacher. There's a teacher on Teachers Pay Teacher. It's a male. His name is, or his store name is Bond with James, and he has a lot of great chemistry material, so we'll be using a lot of those. So once I've gone through and put the videos in, I'll go ahead and pull out the resources that we'll use from his notebooks, from the files that I already have, so that I don't, go out and purchase anything else. After that, once everything is set up, the next thing to do, because he does his courses, we use an AP level textbook. I want to prepare him for any exams that he may choose, should he choose to take them. So I've already purchased things from Amazon for him. We've purchased the REA AP exam prep books, and I've also purchased for him the chemistry AP, I think it's the chemistry instructor, which is typically like the Saxon Math Dive. It's a teacher, and it kind of prepares them. It's a CD-ROM. So what I'll do is to go in and tie those chapters in as well to help him get a nice, well-rounded focus on each of the topics. And again, from there, the whole concept, or the whole goal, is for him to have, when he finishes chemistry, to have a nice rounded understanding of the topics that he will be able to utilize later in life. And then again, when we're done, if he should choose to, he'll be prepared to take the AP exam. But again, I wanted to keep that brief. I know people had questions about how to take the different things that you have and how to get them together and use them. So then just find whatever format you like. If you want to use Schoology, if you want to write it out on a notebook, if you want to use Evernote, do anything that you can to just organize your thoughts. And after you've kind of organized your thoughts and then organize your resources, from there you can sit down and make those daily plans. Hope that helps. And I know if you have any questions, just let me know and we'll try to answer those. Thanks.